Welcome to some Bloke Sky. This is Lemon Footed, and I guess I'll admit my first name is Stu. And I'm playing No Man's Sky, and as the title might imply, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've had a bit of a play in the creative mode, and just to sort of, I don't know, see if it might work for this. It might. We'll see, I guess. And I am now sort of entering a single player proper game for the first time. And it'll mainly must be me on my own, wandering around on strange planets. Though, if I continue to do this, you may have the occasional visitor coming to see what's going on in my little corner of the galaxy. So, yeah, if you don't know, No Man's Sky is a computer game from Hello Games. I believe it's about space exploration to a degree, but I am aware that there have been a lot of updates. Ooh, initialize. Since its initial release. So, quite a lot. Ooh, has changed since my original impressions of the game. So, we're just arriving and waking up. And it's not letting me control yet. But yes, I believe I'm stranded somewhat in terms of story. For the sake of convenience, the character can't remember who he is or what's going on. Or so I'm told. And I think there'll be a ship round here somewhere, which... ooh, animals. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Anyway, it's a lot like Minecraft. There's a certain amount of gathering resources and making of parts and components. So, ooh, here is me. Right, cool. Anyway, I have a little mining laser to gather stuff up, and in my little mess around in crate, what are they? Nothing, apparently. In my little play around in creative mode. Oh, crap. Yes, I'm in a toxic environment, apparently. I've only got that. You see those two bars on the left? Hello. Those bars on the left, that is my level of protection from bad stuff. Oh. And my oxygen supply. And apparently this is a toxic environment, and I need... I don't want a scanner, I don't want to die. Hang on. I'll get back to explain in a minute. Yes, I'm going to need sodium to prevent me from being poisoned. Oh god. Okay, maybe we will go for the scanner, because that will help me find the sodium I require to prevent the toxins from leaking in. Come on. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got 40. That's good. Let's assume that's... yes, that is. So yeah, that little prompt said I needed ferrite dust. I need 75-ish units of this stuff. Okay, so if we... I press the wrong button. If we go in here... yes, I have 3 sets of components. We have the exosuit, starship, which isn't even here, and there we go. What's on my multi-tool, which is where the scanner is, I can... yes, make. Excellent. So I now have a scanner. I can scan my local environment and identify resources. And there we go. Ooh. What? Sodium, yellow, Na. There we go. God, I hope they're not dangerous. Right, this sodium is much too far away. I am taking... oh, it's not. It's good, it's good, it's good. So once we get hold of this, I can horse this into my suit, I hope. And at least buy myself some time. There we go. As you can see, the bar on the left that was depleted is now about to 50%. Right. Oh. Oh. So yes, we have a ship. Which apparently we've detected. No, I don't. Oh, there it is, there it is. Aha. Flying things, though. Okay, cool. Well, not the highest priority for now.
Toxic protection falling.
Seriously? So yeah, I'm going to make a dash over the ship. The ship is, I believe, safe. Well, now I've had a chance to take things in. Sorry, we're on the planet Rakuva 19. And the average temperature is 11.2 degrees Celsius. That's not a problem. And there's no radiation, so it might be a toxic environment, but at least it's not a radioactive toxic environment. Okay, mate, there we go. I also, should have mentioned, have a jetpack, which allows me to get up some awkward bits of terrain. So we should see, come on, over the horizon here, get our first look at the ship. And I haven't run into a toxic environment before, or creative mode was very gentle with me. But I believe that green tint that is edging in from the corners of the screen is, oh dear, actually the amount of protection I have left at this point. Ooh. These could be handy. Ship first, come back. Sorry. Yes, the green tinge creeping in from the edges of the screen, I believe, is actually... Oh, flag as well. That will encroach further as my protection disappears. I didn't actually take in, as it was happening a minute ago, whether it went away when I just topped it up. So, anyway, let me get in the ship and I'll be able to take stock and stop having so much... Well, I'll feel a little less under pressure. And I can also figure out how to go to a first-person view, because I'm not a big fan of this third-person over-the-shoulder business. So, launch thrusters are offline, the pulse engine is offline. My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. The controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me, but I have no memory of it, no sense of before. Exosuit connected. Suggestion: pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Pulse engine's critically damaged. We need a hermetic seal and metal plating. Oh, okay, that's good. So let's see. Hermetic seal. It looks like the launch thrust is also not working, but we'll concentrate on the thing it's pointing me at, which is the pulse engine. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So, metal plating, I require 50 ferric dust, of which I have 7, so that's good. And the other item was... What was the other item? Back. Hermetic seal. Oh. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get this first thing done, because ferrite's all over. Oh yeah. Okay, that should hopefully be enough. Ferrite dust, excellent. So we can just turn that into metal plating. Excellent. And I'll head back to the ship and hopefully we can install that and then it'll tell me what we need to do next. I suspect as the game goes on it will be a lot less handholdy. But you know, whole new world. Right, the ship. That's the one. And there we go, metal plating in place. Give me some info. Ah, there we go. I was kind of expecting a prompt. That's good. So that's functional, but it's still critical and vital ingredients still missing. I'm told we're unable to synthesize the required component. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Outstanding. I'll ask for help. Iteration comparison reveals the hermetic seal nearby. Salvage navigation data from distress beacon cache. Okay. Find the distress beacon. These all appear to be containers and crates, damaged machinery, and a distress beacon. Probable boundary separation failure. Vessel 16 emptied. I don't even know what any of that means. Alright, there's no connection. Oh, okay. I guess we'll broadcast. Okay. Travel integrity, position log, system integrity scan, initialized, anomaly is compliant. Oh god, have I done something wrong? Red light fills my vision, all I see is crimson, then it fades, the colour drains, and the world that had seemed so clear seems to slip away. Here inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit, it contains a navigation data module. That's what we want. Outstanding. What do I do with this? Build a signal booster. Oh, come on, really? Oh. Excuse me. It is 2 days after New Year's Eve, and I'm still a little prone to being tired. Why? Oh. Don't seem to be able to build a signal booster it's asking for, so that's... Alright. Navigation data, build a signal booster, you collect ferro... Ah! Read the instructions, always read the instructions. Dihydrogen, I think. Yeah, it's made for starship fuel. Okay, good to know. And more dihydrogen. So we've got some of the components for starship fuel, which will be useful once we get the engine working. And carbon, that I know provides energy to. Ooh, cave. That provides energy for my mining laser thingamabob. And while I think too, I'm just going to grab this here oxygen. Right, and that's... Oh, there's another new alien looking a bit like Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. Audrey 2, with legs. Come on. There we go. So that's about 52. That. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near either of those things. One spits out green stuff, the other one does the snappy thing, and I ran into one of those things that spits out the green stuff before, and it hurt. Right, that should be... Is that enough? Craft more metal plating. Okay. So... Outstanding. Collect carbon. I have condensed carbon. That big eggy thing was made of carbon. So we'll get that. Oh, that's good. We need more of those. Egbert, where are you? Come on, just... Oh, there's one. So we have this little sprint feature, which is nice, but you can see that my oxygen goes down faster when I use that. That's a little annoying. So I've got 49 of 50 carbon, which is kind of annoying. Are we there? What do you do? There we go. So we're crafting carbon nanotubes.
Product constructed.
Outstanding. Build signal boosters, use navigation data. I need sodium. Well, I don't want to waste sodium and, you know. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, oxygen. Oh, there we go, one. Cool, and to the sodium supply. Where were you? There you are. More carbon. More carbon. Great.
Toxic protection falling.
Come on. And are you gonna let me have this or what? Thank you. Okay. Still none of sodium. There's some of those sort of herd-like creatures I saw earlier on, standing next to that thing that looks like a collection of turds, let's be honest. Ooh, more sodium. Don't think they're aggressive, so that's good news. Oh. Jesus, I thought I'd fallen in a pit then. Well, I had, but one that was a lot deeper. God, those things really do look a bit turdy. Should have paid more attention to where my ship was when I left. I think it's over there. I hope. Ooh, more oxygen. Handy. As you can see, yeah, I do think that green stuff is encroaching more and more as my protection depletes. Are you there? Oh, come on. Oh, man. I could have sworn I left it around here somewhere. Ah, crap. Okay. I'm hoping it's over this bridge. My protection seems to be getting more. Is the toxin coming from the rain? Ah, thank God. Okay. Well, we just make a dash. Get home. So we stop losing toxin protection, because I haven't got that much sodium, and I think I need to use most of it to make this thing. So, let's see. I am building what? I don't think it's a starship thing. I think it's a thing. Oh, maybe it is a starship thing. No. well, we need that. And I can spare the carbon, so I can spare the nanotube, so that's useful. And that's a gun, and we know we're going to need that, but I'm not entirely sure where we get chromatic metals from, so hopefully we'll find some. But again, carbon nanotubes should be relatively easy to come by. And so far, nothing has tried to kill me, so that's always a positive. Oh, okay, let's... Oh, yes, sorry, I've just remembered how the game works. Up on the D-pad is like build stuff, so there's a signal booster. And I need... okay, I just used my carbon nanotubes, so I need some more carbon. Carbon's the egg, lads, yes? Yes. Oh, and my... Yes, my toxic protection recovers when I'm in the ship, that's good. It's very good. So we'll get this carbon, make another nanotube, make the thing it was asking for. Come on. Right. Radio. So. Sweet. So we have a scan booster, signal booster. No person detection online. Everything comes online, and input data. I have one navigation data, so hopefully this will help us find something to stress frequencies. That looks a long way. Oh, that actually isn't that far, I don't think. It's far enough. Okay, I'm gonna top up my toxic protection. And then we're going to make a bit of a hike for this place that it's sending me. I can't decide whether at this distance running's wise, so we're just going to sort of do a relatively... What's that noise? Oh, it's them again. A relatively steady jog. Oh, that's good news. I've just... On that rise I've spotted some sodium. Oh, I've accidentally jogged. Never mind. Ah, sodium everywhere. This is good. This is very good. This is one of those... There's a lot of those things that spit out green clouds or spores. We don't like that. I don't... Yeah, no. I'm sitting here talking to you thinking maybe I should turn off the music. Because in my headset it's very loud. Oh good, a rainstorm. A toxic rainstorm. Oh, rubbish. I turn back, go ahead. I'm going to actually sprint over there. I've got some spare oxygen in reserve. Oh. That was good. Okay, I'm not going to go out of the way for that sodium stuff. Oh, yep, that stuff definitely hurts. And my the toxin level in the bottom left there is going through the roof. So that's great news. Oh god. Yeah, the green edging definitely creeps in. I would love some caves to hide in, like you suggest. But no, nothing. Oh, this is rubbish. Come on, lads. Oh, and the temperature's dropped as well. Run. So yeah, that little icon at the bottom is how long I can sprint for, and then there'll be sort of like a little cooldown period where I can't use it. Thanks, computer. I'm hoping there'll be some protection over here, where we're headed. It should give me some shelter. Oh, this is bad. Alright, we're going to need to charge that, which is a shame, because I'm almost... Oh, screw it. Okay, that thing looked bad. Whatever that whippy thing was. Close the door, close the door. Did that work? Yes, we are getting protection back on. This is good news. We'll let that top back up. There's nothing here. Let's assume there's other doors. Knackered machinery. And some actual stuff. Excellent. So we've got a hollow archive, which we are... 7 logs, 6 of which are corrupted. No one making a recording in case of leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Supplies are damaged, can't find ship. Recover supplies. Log finishes. Machine works to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Okay, I wonder if that storm's still going on. Is there a window? Sorry about that. It looks fine outside. In fact, I'm going to take this opportunity to actually remember to take a look if I can figure out how to adjust my point of view. Because secondary action, inventories, discovery options, fire. Look, scan, move. Oh. I actually expected a bit more than that. Break. Well, that is a touch frustrating. Quick menu. Oh. Okay, right. Well, I will Google that after I'm finished with this session. And as not much has gone on, the storm is not over. Okay. Well, me hiding in here is a very boring way of you to pass the time, so we will make a dash back, shall we? This dash looks useful. No. Oh, yeah, the scanner moves inside your head. That's cool. Keep it like that. Can I stay inside my head? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Ooh. Okay, so that's an animal of some sort. Yeah, that's the cow, lads. The toxic rain is coming thick and fast. So, yay. still don't see any caves. There were some caves back at base. Hopefully we can... Ooh, and there's some sodium, so we can grab that. At least if we run out of toxin protection, we can use that. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm wondering if that big dark area underneath that cliff ahead of me, I am pointing out there with my dot. I'm hoping that that's going to be a cave we can maybe take some shelter in. At the same time, I'm not a big fan of caves in games like this. It's the sort of place we will meet a fate worse than death. Saying that it's a very early game, you would hope some hand-holding. Considering how early game this is, I do feel a little bit... No. That stuff boosts your jetpack, which is not something I desperately need right now. I was saying something and I've got sidetracked. Yes, Oh, I think I can get out of that if it goes wrong, so I'm going to chance it while the storm's on. So you get an exciting journey into the evil unknowns of... It's standing. Okay, that has actually sorted that problem out. Hopefully I'll be able to get back out of this hole. I'm going to, while we're here then, get a log of all of the different odds and sods and bits and bobs lying around. So we've got a cobalt resource, that's good. A plant, which is a spongy mammoth, which contains a marrow bulb, which I don't honestly know what one of those is, so it's the same again. Another plant of some description, what was that? Oh, it seems like we're quite close to one of those spore things. I think they're spore things. Oh, okay, don't go over there. That's stupid. Okay, it's still well out there. Ooh. Oh, that's in the distance. I thought I'd found copper down here. Oh well, it's copper nearby. We do know we need that. So that's good news. That's another cobalt resource. So hazardous flora. That'll be the big chap that was making the noises. So we'll be glad to be avoiding him. I'm going to gather this up. This is useful, and I don't know if it's very common. We get a relatively good return from a thing that size. 42 is good. Right. Hold on. I do have carbon. Excellent. Okay, I just noticed my mining beam's about to run out of charge, and that would be really, really inconvenient. Thanks, mate. So we need to top that up. Mining beam. Oh, that didn't go far. Maybe did that. Okay, we need to, with this charge in there, definitely look into this. Okay. It's still very toxic out, but I need to get moving. It doesn't seem like it's going to knock off. So the closer I can be to home and the less I have to hide. Which way am I going? Oh, there he is. Oh, that tree's cool. Yeah, best get back, so at least I can always fall back to somewhere safe where I can actually do something. I've got my equipment. I
protection.
don't... Is there a... Have I got a torch? No. Oh, this is not good. I'm just going to take a run under here, see if it protects me from the toxins, which do seem to be associated with the rain, but do not seem to be helping in the slightest. Crap. Okay, so I'm going to try sodium first to see if we can get this. Yes, nice one. Did I see some more over there? No. Okay. Oh, and oxygen too. Okay, so I don't know exactly where this game eventually will lead me, which is interesting in its own right, and I've lost the ship again. Oh, come on. There it is. And I think we're quite close to home. Sorry, I'm just curious about this odd-looking rock thing, because it... Ooh, ammonia. Lovely. I do like this planet. It's weird. It's really odd. Like I say, I popped into a couple of creative games, and they were relatively normal. Well, not normal, but you know, the ground was a funny colour, the sky was an odd colour, but the rocks look like rocks and the plants look like plants. Whereas here, we've got the big poo trees, some, well, those things which I quite like, and these chaps who look like triffids, or what I imagine triffids look like. If you don't know what that is, look up John Wyndham. That's a good source of carbon, big ones, that's good. And there's home. Okay, we are back. Cool. Let's fit this thingamabob. Yes, we'll fix our pulse engine with hermetic seal. So we have a pulse engine, which is great news. So now we need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly, which we don't have. Of course we don't. Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, good. Oh, there we go. We can make dihydrogen jelly from dihydrogen. That should be simple, because that's blue crystals. I've seen those around. And the other item was pure ferrite. Oh. Okay. That's different to the ferrite dust. Oh, we need a refinery thing. I think... Is that the rain? What is that noise? Well, I think I've probably kept you here for long enough. I'll pop out, and if you are enjoying watching me flail about on an alien world that has gigantic poo trees and I don't know, kind of cool landscape, then come check back in for the next instalment of This Bloke's Sky with me, Lemon-Footed. See you later, guys. Wow. There we go. Found the stop broadcasting button. So long, everyone.